Greetings, cheaters. I'm Kristin Holt, and have I got an ace up my sleeve for you? This episode of Cheat contains illicit info on 3 great games you've been bugging us about: Evil Dead Regeneration, Burnout Revenge, and Shadow of the Colossus. We'll tackle the big fellas first. Created by the developers of Eco, the extremely popular Shadow of the Colossus follows the familiar formula boy saves girl. But that's where the similarities to other games end. To resurrect this damsel from the dead, our hero must battle an increasingly menacing series of giants. Now, I know they say the bigger they are, the harder they fall, but judging by your emails, a lot of you are the ones doing the falling. That's where we come in. Here's a little guide to chopping these big boys down to size. In Shadow of the Colossus, despair, desperation, and solitude are your only companions as you enter a forbidden land to resurrect the soul of a young maiden.
이즈균크 이두세 얼어도유 이웰이코 It's not all amusement 알루 디크릭 if the least do is
Your weapons are the dark arts, powers which, as always, come at a price.
Olam.
To locate the Colossi, hold up your sword to the sunlight. The focal point will reveal their hideouts. Unfortunately, once you find them, you have to bring them down, which is a colossal pain in the ass. The big fellas do have a few weaknesses you can exploit. For one thing, their vulnerable spots are highlighted by glowing symbols. Bad for them, good for you. We figure this rune roughly translates as insert sword here. But not all special spots are so poorly concealed. Fighting Colossus Bird will earn you plenty of frequent flyer miles. First, get Big Bird's attention with an arrow. Then, hop on board. Bird Boy's weak point is to the rear. Charge up your sword and kick his tail. Hit him a couple more times and the glowing symbol will disappear. Make sure you hold on. Now start attacking the tips of his wings, but be careful. Make sure there's no turbulence and the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign before you go. Once you finish one wing, head across his back to the other. With patience, luck, and good balance, you'll soon clip this big bird. In Burnout Revenge, head-on collisions are the name of the game. Here's a crash course. In Burnout Revenge, you can crash without consequence. But while that's undeniably fun, to get the gold in crash events, you have to cause maximum damage. Hit all the cars, including the target car, and use a well-placed crash breaker to make everything go boom. When you first start a crash event, you're given a flyover view of the path. Use this opportunity to plan your attack. Once you're ready, you'll want a quick start, so press the A button on the Xbox to activate the launch bar. As the bar revs up to the green area, press A. As it revs down to the green, press A again. You'll get a perfect start. If you don't, you'll just blow up while everyone laughs at you. Here's how to take the gold in a few of the crash events. In the beginning of the game, after you've unlocked ranks 2 and 3, you'll come to the Crispy Fried truck. Here, you have to factor in a blowing wind. Try using the Saloon C-175 mid-car. As soon as you start, aim for the ledge. Keep the car steady, and you'll hit the ramp safely and launch into the trolley train that's coming down the hill. After you knock that trolley into the intersection, use the aftertouch and force your car into the crossroads too. Now use the crash breaker and the aftertouch again to push your car to the right side of the intersection towards the bus and the oncoming traffic. You win! In Traumatized, you have to cross 2 intersections and jump a ramp into traffic. We recommend using the off-road C170 mid for this foolish stunt. As you start, avoid the tram coming up on your left and cross the intersection. Give this car a bump and it'll hit the big rig on your left for a few extra points. Now take the ramp. As you descend, hit this big rig container to initiate a pileup. Traffic will be stopped in both directions. Now use the crash breaker and aim your car at any nearby buses or big rigs for a bigger boom. Soon, the target car will slam obligingly into the scrap heap. You win again! And when you get to the Central Route events with ranks 7, 8, and 9 open, you'll unlock the crash event Shaolin Tumble. For this deadly derby, you need speed, so we suggest the 4x4 C180 Super. After your perfect start, veer left. Then, when you reach the ramp, steer right and aim for the big rigs heading towards the next ledge. For the crash on this deck, use the aftertouch to drop your car into oncoming traffic and take out the lead vehicles. Once you're surrounded by wrecks, you'll get the crash breaker. Then, use aftertouch to hit the cars in the parking lot below for the big win. Now, as good as the cheat team is at wiring tricky games for you, sometimes even we need a little help. That's why we brought in a real professional for inspiration. Oh, just look at that chin. He's my kind of man, he doesn't talk back. Here are some deliciously evil tips on doing battle with the dark forces.
Listen up, Shake and Bake. I eat evil for breakfast and danger for dinner, so spread the word. Ash is back in business.
That's right, kiddies. Ash, voiced by Bruce Campbell, is back in Evil Dead Regeneration. Hail to the king.
I've never really believed in true evil, at least not until that night in the cabin, the night we found the book. Necronomicon Ex Mortis, the Book of the Dead. When we read it, we awoke something in the woods. It got into my hand and it went bad, so I cut it off.
The storyline begins with Evil Dead 2, but takes a little detour. Ash has been committed to the Sunny Meadows Sanitarium because, well, he's a little bit crazy. Unfortunately, Ash's shrink got his hands on the Necronomicon, and he's using it to take over the world. So instead of languishing peacefully in his rubber room, Ash has to grab his boomstick and chainsaw and battle evil once again.
Yeah, baby. Sing for the king.
This time, Ash doesn't have to fly solo. He's got a compatriot in Sam, voiced by Ted Raimi. Sam is a pint-sized humanoid who also happens to be half Deadite thanks to an evil experiment. But in spite of this shortcoming, he's able to help Ash save the world.
Who you calling Stubby? Stubby?
Right, let's get back to the gameplay. Here's how to send the dead back to hell where they belong. Ash starts the game with a shotgun, a .45, and his chainsaw. As you progress, you'll find the upgrades.
Now that's a boomstick.
The bomb lance is a nifty tool that not only takes out enemies, but also knocks down broken walls.
Groovy.
The harpoon gun is an improvement on the chainsaw in that it can impale a deadite and reel him in for a close quarters finishing move.
This could come in real handy.
Another neat weapon is your little buddy Sam. You can kick him around, light him on fire, whatever you want. And don't worry about hurting him, he's immortal. You can also possess Sam to open up passageways through a level. And speaking of using the enemy's tactics against them, Ash has the ability to become a deadite killer. When you fill up your evil essence meter, press down on the directional pad to unleash Evil Ash, a bigger, stronger, deader version of the original article. It's a good idea to unleash your dark side when you find yourself surrounded by deadites. Your rage power will back them off. You can boost these evil powers by locating rage altars in the woods, the Forsaken Mines, and the shipyard. Health altars are hidden in the graveyard, catacombs, and swamp.
Oh yeah.
And to further fill your health and evil essence meters, try launching an enemy in the air and shooting them. This feat of juggling will earn you bonus boosts. And while we're on the subject of bonuses, throughout the game you'll find pages from the Necronomicon. These unlock cool extras like game art and videos of Campbell and Raimi doing their voiceovers.
I'd rather suck feet with a suet pipe with tongue!
Bruce even discusses the making of Evil Dead and the movie business in general.
Maybe it's time for Ash to kick their little butts.
All in all, battling the bloodthirsty undead has never been so much fun.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, Ash, you're so brave. Oh, hi. Boss battles, right. Check this out. As you might expect from a game where you're fighting evil itself, Evil Dead Regeneration has some tough boss battles. These honchos guard the portals through which the dead pass into our world, and Ash's job is to take them out and make sure no more Deadites cross the rift. We got a post on our forum from Star Wars Kid who's having trouble with the mean green necromancer queen.
Come get some.
Well, Star Wars Kid, here's how to dethrone her hideousness. The queen is tough because she can't be damaged when her shield's raised. Plus, she has an arsenal of deadly attacks. She can fire flaming skulls, raise an army of skeletons, send out shockwaves, or raise rock spikes to impale you. Aside from all that, she's really nice. Surviving her attacks depends on timing. You can jump over the shockwave by timing it right, and let Sam take on the skeletons while you fire on Her Majesty. The rock spikes can be avoided if you watch the ground and move off the spots where dust kicks up. To damage the queen, wait for her shield to come down, then blast her with your shotgun or the 45. Another useful tactic is to kick Sam onto her. This will keep her shield down a little longer and let you get in more attacks. Bob and weave when she's on the offensive, and let her rip when her shields are down, and soon you'll end the queen's reign. If you want some boss battle tips of your very own, send an email to cheat@g4tv.com. Request lines are open and operators are standing by. Next, we'll transition from killing evil creatures to killing mythical giants. Don't worry, it's not as hard as it sounds. We'll be right back.
Hi, Lee Reherman here, host of Arena, and one of the fun things about getting to host the show was that I knew nothing about video games. But what kind of got me off the hook, got me the get-out-of-jail-free card, was the fact that I was Hawk on the American Gladiators.
Discover the fantastic world of 10,000 BC. From the director of Independence Day and the Day After Tomorrow. 10,000 BC. Buy it today on Blu-ray and DVD.
Your teeth are a living part of your body. And over time, the enamel begins to weaken from the inside. But now you can help rebuild your teeth. New Trident Extra Care, the only gum with Recaldin, a unique form of calcium that penetrates into and strengthens tooth enamel. Trident Extra Care. Choose strong.
Loaded steakhouse from Burger King. How'd you earn a burger with baked potato topping?
Just saved that stranded hiker. Carried him 25 clicks on my back.
What about you?
I've been lost for 2 weeks. I'm so hungry.
Are you kidding me? That's it? You arrogant, undeserving sack!
The new Loaded Steakhouse with premium Angus beef. So special, people may think you think you're special.
This is you after an energy drink. Unfortunately, so is this. Why do energy drinks make you crash? 1 minute you're wired up, the next you feel worse than before. The answer is large amounts of sugar and caffeine. That's why you should try a new liquid energy shot called 5-Hour Energy. With 5-Hour Energy, you can leave grogginess behind and sail through your day without feeling jittery, tense, or you know. That's because 5-Hour Energy contains a powerful blend of B vitamins for energy and amino acids for focus, alertness, and better mood. There's zero sugar, about as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, and only 4 calories. The 2-ounce shot takes just seconds to drink, and in minutes you're feeling bright, awake, and productive. And that feeling lasts for hours. So if your energy drink makes you crash, switch to 5-Hour Energy. Hours of energy now, no crash later. Find out if 5-Hour Energy is right for you. It's available at these fine stores. Or for more information, go to 5hourenergy.com.
With over 1 billion movies delivered so far, it's movie time. Netflix.
I'm here at the bank to find out why all these people are laughing. Are they crazy? He made $150,000 from home. She made $6,000 last week. She'll make $175,000 this year. Sure, they're crazy. Crazy like a fox, because they've all made great money with their own home-based businesses. You could be your own boss, work your own hours, and bring in the dollars you deserve, all from the comfort of home. Just log on to this website and get your success kit. You'll learn how to start a home-based business and live the lifestyle you've been dreaming of. You'll also get this free guide that can show you how to put thousands of dollars in tax savings into your pocket.
The fox is right. I pulled in big money last week.
I make more now than I did working full-time.
The fox was right. It's easy.
Crazy? I don't think so. Log on now to get your success kit.
It's exploitative.
Eat it!
It's sensational. It appeals to your basest instincts, and you're gonna watch every minute of it. Introducing Hurl, a bold new take on reality TV. 5 contestants enter an intense eating challenge, then stomach-churning test of stamina. The last one to blow groceries wins a cool grand. You're gonna love it, even if you pretend you don't. Hurl premieres July 15th, only on G4.
Welcome back to Cheat. I'm Kristin Holt, and today we're chatting about some of the newest games. We've already covered Evil Dead Regeneration, and coming up later, we'll have more on Burnout Revenge. In this next segment, we look at Shadow of the Colossus. Here's one giant who's really got his head in the sand. We'll show you how to pull it out and stick it someplace else. Just make sure to wash your hands. In this dark, eerie cave, you'll encounter Narga, the 10th Colossus standing between you and your departed friend's soul. You know, before Narga was in Shadow of the Colossus, he starred in Tremors with Kevin Bacon. Wow! Only 1 degree of separation. Amazing. Yeah! To defeat this Hollywood staple, first, scare him out of the dirt. Initially, we figured you had to jump on top of him. But look how well that turned out. After that, we tried leading him to a wall so he'd bump his head. Nope, wrong again. He just goes underground, hiding like the big coward he is. Finally, we realized Grandma had some really big eyes. First, grab Narga's attention, then turn around and target his peepers with your bow. They're so big and cute, it's impossible to miss them. Once he's blinded, anything he runs into will have a damaging effect. Now that he's weakened, jump on board and target his weak spot. But be quick about it. He'll be cranky when he gets up. You'll have to go for a few rides before you kill this guy. But keep plugging away and eventually the worm will turn. Well, that was a lot of work. Let's hit the road and refuel with these Burnout Revenge Power Bar Triple Threat tips.
You're tuned to Crash FM. Welcome back to the world of Burnout. This time, everyone's out for revenge.
Burnout Revenge takes racing and crashing to a whole new level. Here are our top 3 tips to help you finish in the money. Number 1, boosting. This is probably the most important thing to master. To fill up your boost meter, which is on the lower left of the screen, you have to drive dangerously. hit the other cars, drive into oncoming traffic, dodging the vehicles speeding at you, and perform tricky takedown moves. Once your boost is boosted, you'll be able to trigger a burst of speed at a crucial time during a race. But of course, if you crash, it's bye-bye boost. After you master crashing, it's time to improve on the more advanced driving maneuvers. To take those tight corners quickly, you'll have to use drift. When you get to a tight turn, maintain your speed while tapping the brake. Once your car starts to slide, put the pedal to the metal and speed out of the turn. Oh, and don't forget to use your boost as you're coming out of the drift to maintain top speed. The third and most enjoyable tactic is the takedown. This is where you eliminate the competition by causing them to wreck. But be careful, two can play at this game. And if you're not careful, you'll be the one calling AAA. To avoid hitting the wall, use the new Crash Breaker feature. If you lose control and crash tap the Crash Breaker button, this will ignite your automobile and cause a huge explosion. You'll then be able to steer your burning wreck into the other racers and keep your boost meter from depleting. So, despite what your driver's ed teacher and common sense tells you, these reckless driving tips are key to victory. For even more Power Bar triple threat tips, go to g4tv.com/t. When we come back, we're gonna slay one more giant and show you some special unlockables. See you soon.
You're plugged into G4 Rewind. Up next, Portal.
Alright, back it up. Back, a little bit more, slowly, slow. Let's do this! Go! Oh, dude!
Nothing good happens after midnight. Except Denny's. Come in tonight and chow down for just $3.99.
A J.G. Wentworth success story. Felicia and the Annuity.
A few years ago, I inherited an annuity from my grandfather. I started receiving monthly payments from his insurance company. Then everything seemed to happen at once.
Felicia's employer moved to another state, and she was left unemployed.
Your money starts to go pretty fast when there's no cash coming in.
J.G. Wentworth knows that a big change in life circumstances can change how you look at your annuity.
I heard about J.G. Wentworth through TV ads.
If you have an annuity that is no longer serving your needs and you need cash now, call J.G. Wentworth. You'll get a free appraisal and have all your questions answered. Don't wait. The sooner you call, the faster you'll have your money. Call now.
J.G. Wentworth helped me, and they made it really easy.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call 866-433-9717. 866-433-9717.
There is nothing like the satisfaction of making ideas come to life. It requires a vision, but most of all, it requires the collaboration of many talented professionals dedicated to the completion of these projects. The bachelor degree program in construction management in the School of Drafting and Design at ITT Technical Institute offers educational opportunities that can help students prepare for challenging and rewarding careers in the construction industry. Areas of study include building codes, site construction and measurement, construction documents, and construction project management. There's a demand for individuals with knowledge and skills to manage construction projects. Many ideas remain to be built. Help make them a reality. ITT Technical Institute School of Drafting and Design. Education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-372-4052 or visit us on the web.
Me? Well, I help save people money on car insurance and I support wildlife conservation. I'm actually working with the Association of Zoos and Aquariums right now. I'm going to be making the rounds of a whole bunch of aquariums. And you? I mean, I'll be honest, it is very hard to talk with you. I mean, where exactly is your face? Is that it? Nah, that's your belly button, isn't it?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
If you plan on building,
furnishing, or remodeling your home, or you're just tired of paying retail, don't spend another dollar. Now, you can enjoy an incredible selection of top quality name brand products priced up to 50% less than retail. Take the first step towards saving hundreds or even thousands of dollars on nearly anything for your home. Call for your free Direct Buy Insider's Guide to Buying Direct and learn what retailers don't want you to know. Each full color page of the Insider's Guide is packed with powerful information. Discover some of the hundreds of thousands of products available from over 700 name brand manufacturers. Everything, including furniture, cabinets, appliances, flooring, lighting fixtures, and so much more, all without retail markups. At Direct Buy, you can't afford to miss this valuable opportunity. Call the number on your screen now to get your own Direct Buy Insider's Guide. You'll also receive a visitor's pass and map to the Direct Buy showroom nearest you. The sooner you call, the sooner you'll be buying direct. So call now.
Carl Conrad, the coolest geek in the world. As a child, he won a mint copy of Action Comics 1 in a knife fight with a monkey. He once showed up to school driving the Batmobile. No one ever learned where it came from. He made love to 3 different women while waiting in line to see the return of the king. Carl will be watching G4's coverage of Comic-Con Await Live with exclusive interviews and the hottest news on TV, films, and comics. If the coolest geek in the world is watching, shouldn't you? Comic-Con Await Live, July 24th and 25th.
My favorite old school system has to be the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, because it was the last time my father would actually play video games with me. And by play video games with me, I mean come home from the bar and want to play Duck Hunt for money. Then he'd wake up the next day and find $20 missing and have no clue where it went.
Welcome back to Cheat. In our next inside look at Shadow of the Colossus, we'll reveal a few tips for beating one of the game's toughest opponents in record time. And if that's not enough, we'll give you a look at some end-of-game unlockables. Pencils ready, everyone? Okay, let's go. Mission 13 features Snake, the coolest looking Colossus in the game. Actually, it's kind of a shame to kill him, but if you don't, he'll kill you. Get Snake's attention by shooting the air sacs below his torso. To get a clean shot right alongside him and aim carefully. Once you deflate the sacs, Snake will swoop low enough for you to grab one of his fins. Riding towards him at an angle will give you the best opportunity to hitch a ride. If you try grabbing on while riding alongside him, you'll just end up eating his dust. So don't even try it. But once you're on board, target the appendages above each air sac. But get to them quickly because the amount of time you have to inflict damage is limited. So the faster you get on, the more time you'll have to damage his weak spots. But if you take too long, eventually the protective flaps will shut as Snake prepares to submerge into the sand. And when Snake gets down and dirty, you'll have to start over. But hit all 3 weak spots and he'll go down for the count. Once he does, you're that much closer to a showdown with the final Colossus. Of course, that might not be such a good thing. And once you finish the game, you'll be treated to the game's timed attacks, where you'll have to defeat each Colossi all over again in a limited amount of time. Why would you ask? Because by taking down every other Colossus, you'll be rewarded with special items to play with. That's it, you dirty little cheaters. Once again, we pulled the wool over the game god's eyes and didn't get caught. For a full recap of the info we revealed today and an exclusive Easter egg for Shadow of the Colossus, be sure to check out our website at g4tv.com/cheat. And if there's a game that's got you going gonzo, send us an email at cheat@g4tv.com. We'll keep answering them. if we feel like it. Okay, until next time, I'm Kristin Holt, and I'm a cheater.